Hello again, it's Splash, and a very happy Monday morning to everyone. This is a new Blu-ray still update. I've just woken up, so I apologise, but I have the 4 Steelbooks to show today. 1 import and 3 new releases out today, and that came from Sainsbury's. So we're going to start with the import. And this is Rango. This is from Germany. A friend of mine was buying a copy from Amazon Germany, so he bought me one as well at the same time. Got it sent on. I think it's only €10 at the moment, so it's very cheap, because it was about 20 quid this time last year. So yeah, it's pretty basic on the artwork, I will say that. Not a lot on the back. Nice front though, but there is no inside artwork, which is a bit of a bummer. Same disc as the UK version, but for 10 quid, you know, €10, and then shipping, it's not bad at all. So really happy with that. Okay, so on to the 3 UK Steelbooks. These are all a Fox wave. There's a wave of 4, but I haven't bought GFK simply because it's a bit more than the rest, and you know, because it's a new release to Blu-ray. These are all sort of catalogue titles. Although I was going to cancel these 3 too and wait, but I forgot to cancel them. This is from Sainsbury's, $11.99 each, which is a lot better than the prices that you get from Zavvi, and pretty much the similar quality. So the first one is XMen 2, or X2, XMen United. I don't think anyone's ever really called it X2. I've always known it as XMen 2. And yeah, this is different to the other X-Men's because it actually has some embossing and a border. Which is sort of a bit of a disappointment, really. the first time you'd say that, but you know, X-Men 1 and X-Men Origins Wolverine, X-Men First Class, they didn't have any embossing or debossing, and they were perfectly fine. Well, X-Men wasn't really, but the other 2 were. So I guess they sort of tried to improve on X-Men, and I just hope they do X-Men 3, even though it wasn't very good, just to finish off the set. Nice back artwork, you know, at least filled up the back, which they haven't done on one of the other ones. There's your disc, just the regular 1 disc edition, not the 2 disc. You know, you don't get the bonus disc, and some nice inside artwork. So yeah, I mean, it's around 11, 12. Well, I think it's about 12 quid everywhere. 12 quid is the cheapest I saw it. Compared to Zavvi prices, it's pretty good. A pretty good deal. So next up we have The Fifth Element, and I actually still have a German copy of this, which I need to get rid of. Completely different, nowhere near as nice. Yeah, this has got a nice embossing the title again, and a border, which seems to be, you know, Steelbook 101 now. I remember when that was sort of a rarity, but now every bloody one's got it. Nice clear title there. Didn't fill up all the back, but there you go. Looks like Warner Brothers and Fox now have the same idea about putting the writing at the back, which is fair enough. It's out of the way enough. You know, the disc, same as before, no difference to the Amaray. Nice inside artwork on one side, but the other side they just didn't bother. They thought, why bother? So that's a bit of a shame. But yeah, again, very nice. These are all matte, they're not glossy, but you know, it sort of works on this occasion. And the third and final one is Daredevil, one of the few Marvel films that Disney don't own. And yeah, again, border, title, you know the routine by now. And then the back, this is a terrible back, just because it seems that they got someone who didn't really know what they were doing to do this back. The back picture here, which is from the front of the Amaray, I think, and it's also on the DVD Steelbook, the 2-disc director's cut. I think this is a director's cut, but I'm not entirely sure. But if you see, the image is very blurry. It's almost like it's just too small for the Steelbook, and they've just sort of blown it up to fit, and it doesn't really work. So a little bit disappointed in that, but at least they tried to fill up the back. So the regular disc that's been around since 2009, and some nice flames on the inside. So these aren't anything special, but the one thing is these don't really drop in price, not like Zavvi ones do. So they'll hang around the £10 to £12 mark for quite some time. So if you're a fan of the films, which I am on these 3, then obviously you don't want to be waiting too long. But as I said, I didn't bother with the JFK, and I still haven't gotten the ones that Fox released last month. And now I think they've got another wave due that they're making to start next year. So many steelbooks being announced, some good ones that I'm looking forward to, and some you just wonder why they're bothering. But steelbook business is still doing well for them, so I guess that's why they do it. So that's it for this video. Pretty short, just 4 steelbooks, and nothing too spectacular. But this is probably one of my cheapest weeks for steelbooks. I'd definitely say under 50 quid for 4. That's a cheap week. They won't all be like that. But I don't mind that I'm not picking up everything, because it gives me just a chance to breathe, especially around Christmas. I've got other things to pay for, and but once Christmas is out of the way, then maybe some of the prices will have dropped, and there may be a week when I have 10, 15. So we'll just see. But for now, thanks again for watching, and I'll be back again later on today, because I'm going to be doing an unboxing for the COD Ghosts Hardened Edition, which is apparently out for delivery and could come at any moment. Could even come while I'm finishing this video. So I will go and wait for that. If that comes today, that's a day early. So I'm not even sure if I'm going to play the game, because I know the people who behind the COD games don't like it if you play early. They think you've got a fake or something. So I might have to actually just unbox it and then not touch it until tomorrow. But in any event, yeah, so that'll be coming soon. But until then, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again soon. So take care for now.